Hey y'all. So, hi John. He's excited to be here on my video today, right? Oh, he's so cute. Okay. So, I wanted to talk about phalloplasty because last night I had a dream that I'd had phalloplasty. And in my dream it was like years after, and I was just laying in my bed, and I could like still remember the feeling of it laying against my leg, like from my dream. It felt so real, and I just like felt so good in my dream, knowing that like everything matched my brain. Um, and so I just want to talk about that, I guess, because I've always kind of known it's something that I'm going to want eventually. Just because certain reasons. Sex. Sex is such a big, difficult thing for me still. And I know that just having it be my own body part will be better. Bathrooms. I don't like feel a super need to stand to pee right now. It's not like I feel weird if I don't. I don't mind sitting down. But there are certain circumstances where, like, if I'm working outside with Eric or like hiking or camping or something, I can't just go pee on a tree or something. That stresses me out sometimes. To be like, okay, I have to always kind of like find a place where I can use the bathroom versus just kind of having more freedom in being able to use the bathroom, a tree, or other things. Um, and even back with bathrooms is sometimes there's only one stall in a bathroom, and then I am just standing there waiting for somebody else to be done taking a dump so that I can use the bathroom. Just happened multiple times at bars where it's like I really have to pee, and then I am like waiting around. Hi, baby. You wanna stay with me? Okay. Um, Come here. Sit. All right. So, bathrooms, sex. Ow, ow. Okay, fine. And overall, just comfort with my body because you know what? I hate the downstairs area right now. I don't even think about it. I hate thinking about it. I hate everything about it. Hate it. I hate that it's mine. doesn't feel right to me, and I just don't think about it. And I just hate everything that happens down there. I how hate how everything is. If you have a vagina, you know what I mean. It's annoying, and I just hate it. I don't want to deal with that. I want it to be right down there. I just sometimes I get very, very frustrated with, everything down there doing its thing. And even though they say that testosterone can dry you out, I really haven't had that experience. And I wouldn't mind if that started happening because fuck it. I hate it. But that's probably a big TMI for anybody who knows me in real life. So sorry. I hate my vagina. I love vagina on other people. you know? Not on myself. Um, yeah. I was just gonna say something. Oh, but one of my biggest hang-ups about phalloplasty someday is my arm. Because, A, I really like these tattoos, and I really like my arms. And I'm afraid that I'm going to become very self-conscious of a big, ugly scar on my arm. God, my eyes are itching so bad because of Johnny. I am afraid that I will be not liking a scar on my arm at all. And I know I have to get to the point where it's like more necessary so that it becomes worth it. But right now it's still kind of in between of like, I'm just going to wait a little bit. Obviously, I don't have money or time or anything like that to be not working forever. I can barely afford top surgery, so I'm going to have to get on a good insurance that will cover a bottom surgery before I even think about shit like that. I will say I am nervous about recovery time, complications, everything like that. I think the unfortunate thing is that a lot of times we hear the negative stories in the community versus just the positive stories where somebody had no problems. So, I really want to go to the Philly Trans Health Conference and go to one of the surgery results parts of it. I don't know what they call it. Not section, but whatever. I want to go to that and see, because I am genuinely interested in what results could be looking like and stuff like that. So that's on my list of futuristic things, and I figured I'd talk about it because I had this dream and it just felt so good. It felt so real, and then I woke up and didn't have any more. And it's interesting because when I was pre-transition, even knowing I was trans, I would have dreams all the time that I had a penis. All the time. Pretty much every dream, I was a man and I had a penis. And that was that. And now it's different because now that I've transitioned and stuff, when I dream about myself, I dream about myself like this. And then I am lacking what I want. It's weird because before I was just a man, cis man, but now in my dream, Anyway, it's interesting, but yeah. It was such a realistic dream and it made me really okay, I really I know that's gonna be something I want someday. I wish they could get a little better with the. I really like the way they do it in the UK, where they can take it from your abdomen, so that you just have a scar that kind of just goes across on the lower part of your stomach, and it's much less than your arm and your leg. I think they still do your leg. I don't know exactly what they do, but I know that it's not the arm. That's all that. Because I would never do the leg because that's too big. I don't want, those come out as big as a soda can. That's not what I want. Yeah. Anyway, it's just some really far off thoughts I've been having today because I had the dream. So yeah, figured I'd talk about that. Because I know for sure it's something I'm going to want one day. And I know that after top surgery, all the dysphoria is going to shift down. Right now, I don't really have a lot of dysphoria with my chest. Sometimes I really can't look at myself, but definitely have a lot downstairs. And I know that once the top surgery is done, there's going to be nothing up here to worry about, and it's all going to be just so. All right, those are my thoughts on phalloplasty, and hope you guys are having a great week. I'm gonna go watch The Fosters because I'm really far behind. Oh, John came back. You want to say bye? Thanks, buddy. All right, we hope you guys have a great week. I'll talk to you next time.